Right, so I'm going to be showing you how to access First Inspires and accept the invitation for our robotics team and fill out the acknowledgement forms today, which is a process I had to make a video for because it's really confusing. All right, let's get started. So first thing we want to do is just go into firstinspires.org. All right, and you're gonna log in. If you don't have an account, obviously create an account. I already have an account, so I'm just gonna log in with my account. But if you don't have one, obviously sign up and just follow the instructions on screen. Okay, so this is the page you're gonna see when you log in. It's your dashboard for First Inspires. So what you're gonna do is, some of you who are returning members will already have your parent guardian on here. If not, then what you're going to do is you're going to go into this second tab on the dashboard called Parent Guardian Youth, and you're just going to add a parent guardian. So for those of you who create an account, you're going to have to do this. After that, your parents going to have to create an account if they don't already have one. If you're a returning member, your parents already have an account most likely. And they're just going to accept that invitation that you've given them through this dashboard, and they're going to create their own account. So next thing we want to do is fill out the acknowledgement forms. I already have mine filled out, but if you don't have yours filled out, you'll see like a red one up here. So for those of you who just created your account, yeah, you're going to see a red one up here, and or actually you'll see a red 2. So it's like the notification icon. All right, so you're going to go to My Roles and Invitations after clicking that drop-down menu. Okay, so it's going to give you invites here, and it's going to ask you to accept the Longhorn Robotics team invite. So you want to accept this, or else you're not going to be on the team, and you're not going to be able to go to the competition at all, even in the future. So you want to accept that invite. Next thing you want to do, go back to your dashboard. Okay, so once you're back at your dashboard, you're going to go back up here, and you're going to see a tab called Acknowledgement Forms. All right, so here you're going to have acknowledgement forms. Your parent, unless you are over 18, needs to sign this. As you can see, mine was signed 11/13/2022. So this is your way to check if your parent has signed the acknowledgement form. So when your parent creates their account, they're going to go to their profile and they're going to sign the consent release form. I'll show you how to do that in a bit. And then after that, after they let you know that they've signed it, you can come in and check if they've signed your consent and release form. This is required by First because we are going to a school or a company, and they ask for information that they want to use. So we need to do this. However, if you are over 18 or are 18, then your parent does not have to sign this because you are legally an adult. So therefore, you would just sign your consent and release form this time. Okay, now I'm going to show you how it would be in the parents' dashboard. I'm just going to log into my parents' account real quick. So yes, you can do it yourself if you want. Now let me log into my parents' account. Okay, so this is the parent dashboard. If you go over to the second tab, you will now be able to, well, your parent will now be able to see you. So your name, age, date of birth, stuff like that. And they're also going to be able to see the number of people on the roster. So currently we have 18, so not everyone has signed up yet as I'm recording this video, and they'll be able to see what team you're on. All right, so what you're going to do here is your parent is going to go into youth options and youth consent and release. As you remember, I did the consent and release form. Like I viewed the consent and release form on the student's dashboard up here. However, you're going to do it over here. So what you're going to do, second tab, parent, guardian, youth. Really important that you do this. Youth options, youth's consent and release. And once again, I'm going to do it again. Dashboard, parent, guardian, youth options, youth consent and release. After this, you can go into your account and see if you see a red notification icon near your profile. If you do see a red notification icon, that means your parent has not signed the consent and release form, or they have signed the wrong consent and release form. So if they go up here, they're going to see acknowledgement forms, and that is not it. Unfortunately, that's not it, because that's for the parent themselves to come to the competition. This is for you to come to the competition. As you can see, it says youth's consent release. Here it'll just say 2023 first consent and release form. So that's the difference. And it's really confusing. Personally, I didn't do this right the first time. That's why I'm making this video, to make sure everyone has done it. After that, if you were still unsure, like you don't see the red notification icon, your parents signed it, and you just want to double check, just DM me or text me, or you may DM Raven about checking the roster. So, and we can make sure if you're on the team, and you can be confirmed that you are on the team as well. Also, I want to make this clear. Only 15 people will be able to come to the first competition. We are on the wait list for 2 more competitions, and another group can come to those competitions. Most likely we'll get it, but if we get it, then yeah, you guys are going to be able to come. But even if you aren't going to come to this competition that we're going to have in another 2 weeks, you still need to do the consent and release form, because we don't know who we're taking at this moment. All right, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. I know this is a confusing process, but anyway, please do this as soon as possible, and let us know once you've done it, or let us know if you want your access or your like team status to be checked.